Hi, this is Three Generations St Anne's Square. So it's a double title, one of which gives a hint of the location intended. The other gives us an idea of the theme of the painting. There's not just some random people who I happen to see, but I'm thinking about three generations. So the young couple, the couple with the family, and then the older couple. And in my mind, it's an indication of the same people. So the lady's in yellow, the man is in a white shirt and dark trousers. So it's the same people, but through time. And that's something I think about quite a lot. And also, one of my challenges is how do you convey time in painting? Painting is a static thing. Film can do it beautifully by cutting back to different scenes of the characters when they were younger or older. But in painting, how do you do that? So this is my attempt to convey the full story of life in one image. This painting actually started as a study for a much larger painting, which I'll show you an image of in a moment. It became called A Nightingale Sang. So it was a much bigger painting. So probably 15 or more years ago, no, maybe 12 years ago, let's say, I started this painting. And then I completed the large version, but I didn't complete this one. And it didn't have these extra figures in, it just had this main motif of these elderly couple sat on the same bench, but not really talking, not really interacting. The photograph was taken in Preston, but the final painting became about St Anne's Square. And so in this final painting too, I've made it in St Anne's Square with for me, this architecture and these reflections indicate that setting. So let me show you where it started and a little bit of the story. So this was the initial photograph taken on the street in Preston. And then this was the large painting that came out of it. Part of it was painted on site in St Anne's Square. Now this couple, oops, if I can find them. Here we are. This couple were introduced as the young couple. Of course, I'm not trying to make portraits. I'm just using them as symbolic. And now this family unit, glimpsed here, became the backlit family unit over here. So that's how the very basic story of how things are pieced together. It makes it sound like I just thought of it and did it. Actually, if you think about the process, the time involved, it becomes very personal. It's a very quiet process of putting figures in and taking them out and trying to decide what will work visually and trying to decide what will work conceptually. Although I'm not very good with that word, conceptually, makes it sound big. But these are things that I think about. So whatever is in your head or in your heart come into the painting. And I think that's what's happened here.